right, so here's the heavyweight contender, Curtis Razor Blaydes, JUCO national champion at Harper College as a collegiate wrestler, and he has been one of the more prolific takedown artists this heavyweight division has ever seen.
Yes, he's a very big, very strong, very skilled wrestler, but don't sleep on the hands of Curtis Blaydes. In the Justin Willis fight, you saw the wrestling set up the overhand right that put Willis down, and you've seen that from Curtis Blaydes, a guy that's so good at that one skill that it opens everything else up. Curtis Blaydes is a beast in the heavyweight division. He was massively disappointed that Francis Ngannou rematch didn't go his way, but to your point, turned around quickly, beat Justin Willis, and got right back on that path to contention. We'll see how it goes for Curtis Blaydes here tonight. Well, anyone who watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight. And most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Cowbon. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal, and scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. Can't get worse. All right, ready to go here at the Big A, the Honda Center in Anaheim, the Duck Pond. Both fighters have entered the octagon. Could be one of the more important fights of this or any calendar year. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Curtis Razor Blaydes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Tom Aspinall.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here. Perhaps Tom Aspinall could win this fight if it was just a kickboxing match, but he has got a decided grappling advantage, and most people believe eventually if this fight hits the floor in transition, Tom Aspinall will be able to find a submission.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Oh, nice jab.
Aspinall gets the old takedown. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Aspinall. Another ground and pound strike lands.
You see him put himself into the half guard, like the control, yep.
And right into side control. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attack. Oh, he's in trouble.
He's got it locked in.
Well, somehow, some way, he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
I need you
Right into side control. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Blaydes is back to the north-south position now.
That was a slick transition.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide.
Aspinall's trying for a Kimura here. Oh, that's getting in deep now.
That's real deep, John. He's got to be careful.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively.
Oh, this could be over soon. Aspinall's in half guard. Blaydes making these ground strikes count.
Push him up! Push him up!
Final seconds of round one. Lands the ground and pound strike. 5 minutes in the books.
All right, buddy. Sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, we probably lost that round. The only reason we lost it is because you're waiting on him. I need you to be first.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Back to the jab now, no good. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Aspinall gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Stuffs the takedown.
Oh, no!
Oh, nice judo toss for him there. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Beautiful ground strike landed.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet. They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, beautiful double change on the takedown for Curtis Razor Blaydes. His MMA application of wrestling is as good as anyone's in this heavyweight division. Present company included, DC.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Where are your hands?
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round two.
Hey, scramble, get up! Scramble! Scramble, get up!
There it is. Now he's run them out. Now he's got a good body position. Yup.
Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Under a minute to go here in our second round.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Doing with your hands is working. He has no answer for your striking, okay? Let's keep the pressure on.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
All right, here we go with our next round, and how about the striking display in that previous round? He found a lot of openings upstairs, and when we sat down with him on Thursday, he said this dude doesn't move his head, and largely that's how it's played out.
That's exactly how he thought it would be, and it's exactly what he's seeing early in the fight. Opponent's not moving his head, and he's more than happy to connect over and over with those 1-2s. That one's a nice strike.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Aspinall.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Blaydes. Lands with the ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, so look at that, a cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Getting the mount here.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Curtis Blaydes.
Oh.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, there's some good ground and pound here, and some swelling has now been caused on his opponent. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Massive shot from the top.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Blaydes is in half guard. Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurting for certain.
He's hurting really bad. Look at that, going into the armbar.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Oh, wow.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon and showed in that defense.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Heading back to the corner now.
Okay.
Aspinall's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Blaydes.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, that was slick.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No.
Trying to set up a submission now. That guillotine is tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Ground and pound strike there now.
Now he's in side control.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Good work from the top here by Blaydes.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. This is where he wants to be.
Seconds to go. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Aspinall's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
You're going to have to switch it up. I want you to go out there.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Lands a strike there.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine him! That guillotine is very tight. He's up. One submission defense on display.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Aspinall. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Blaydes is in half guard now. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Curtis Blaydes.
Well, Curtis Blaydes with another big W here tonight, and perhaps this is a guy who could eventually find his way into a UFC